Hey, welcome back here to Wood Sports Gaming as we continue our Iowa Saints franchise. The Saints got the Blue Jays coming to town. Saints 17-13. Can they keep the winning up? We'll find out right here on Wood Sports Gaming. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Grab some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the game. And remember, we do not own the contents of the game. They belong to MLB and San Diego Studios. We only use them for entertainment purposes. Thank you. Now let's play some ball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Saints. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Reed, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he...
Now to the plate, here is Tyler Pee-wee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. So now to the plate, David Woods. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. It's way in the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. In the air out toward right field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing the scoreboard after this. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, George Springer. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He loses him on ball 4.
Schneider.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to.
Now at the plate, Davis Schneider. A 1-1 home. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there's out number 2.
The second baseman,
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. The set and the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The set and the 1-2 fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Pee-wee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now into the box, Matt Country Boy. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full out of 3-2.
It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Skied into very shallow right. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the 1st out.
batting 7th. The shortstop.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Standing in now, Gunnar Henderson. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Danny Edwards, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Kreiner Falefa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So now into the box is Danny Edwards. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Top of the third set to get underway, and in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. The 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Heineman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Taylor Heineman trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck him out. Clement 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Kalen Moore. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Tyler Pee-wee, swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First
Up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So here is David Woods. Worked a walk his first time up. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Springer. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Pee-wee stands at second with 2 gone. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Saints lead this one 1-0. Drew Waters will stick around as he'll take over in right field. All set for the start of the 4th, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Waters moves to right and puts this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Edwards comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in will be Shane Woods. He flew out in his last AB. Come on now is the pinch hitter.
Coming into pinch hit, Bobby Goldberg.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. There's Kiner-Falefa. Bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they cord the. Steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So next to hit is Gunnar Henderson. Gio Urshela gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Scorched to third. Well, the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bobby Dahlbeck will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Austin Wynns will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Gio Urshela will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Urshela.
Also for the start of the inning, George Springer bats next. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pee Wee will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So the next to bat will be Davis Schneider, grounded out in his last at bat. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2 the count. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Full count now. 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Jimenez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses again, ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Chopped to third. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Jose Barrios, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Ready now is Danny Edwards. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, it'll be Kalen Moore. He singled first time up. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The center fielder, number 7. Tyler.
At the plate, Tyler Pee-wee. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Lays off 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Drew Waters. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Barrios is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 5 innings complete. Iowa leads this one 1-0. And now here is Taylor Heineman. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Played is Ernie Clement. He bounced out last time up. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Pee-wee is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Number 7, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. So now here is David Woods. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 8 hits in 32 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Line toward the alley in left center. Varsho will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Edwards is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that, but this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
To the plate now, Davis Schneider. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. The payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground is short. Reined in. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Correct count, 2-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first.
Now batting, number 13.
Next to hit is Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw gets him 2 down.
Edwards.
Now to bat, Danny Edwards. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Fred Reed will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Dalton Varsho. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Stepping up is Taylor Heineman. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Moore will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Ernie Clement. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. popped him up. Wins is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays held in check. Into the box, Kalen Moore singled in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Schneider is right there, one down.
The center fielder, number 7, Tyler Pee-wee.
Next, here is Tyler Pee-wee, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And at the plate is Drew Waters. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leer of the breaking pitch this
away.
Now batting, third baseman, David Wood.
Into the box, David Woods. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this will be fouled away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Felix Batista takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout.
Really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position second. Batting in once again is George Springer. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Stepping in for the Jays, Davis Schneider. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Saints led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dylan Reed wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Dylan Cease was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Felix Bautista strikes out the side to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
2 hours and